Ah, you guys smell that? That's the smell of fresh cave. Welcome back to TimeShot, guys. Today is the Q&A episode where I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions that you guys submitted on the Reddit and in the comments. There was a bunch of questions asked, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to answer all of them. But I did get quite a few of them. I have them written down in a book right next to me here, or on my bar. Q&A episode. There's 21 pages. So we're just going to get started right away. So the first question comes from Steph7. What's your favorite game you've played this year? Favorite game I've played this year has to be, without a doubt, Nuclear Throne. It is a lot of fun. It's the game type that I really, really enjoy. It falls into the roguelike genre. If you know what the roguelikes are, what they are, it's more or less randomly generated dungeon type crawlers that are very, very difficult to play. I would say that and Spelunky are pretty close together. Those games I both really enjoy. They're very hard games, but they're very fun to play. So I'm going to be collecting probably coal, iron, and gold. Well, any of the ores. I want to get some coal because I feel like my supply is getting low. So I'm probably going to be picking up some here at least. Just found this random cave. Hopefully it's a good one. I think it was, just based on peeking in and seeing these long tunnels. Usually is a good sign. So, all right, let me get another question here. 1 second. Okay. Oh, nope. I lied. Oh, this is like a double vein of iron. Look at that. So much iron. I also want to get enough iron because I'm probably going to be making a beacon soon, and I want to have enough for a full beacon. So, all right. Let's get question number 2 going. McKenna Pisani asks, what's your favorite sport? I would have to say right now my favorite sport is hockey. Hockey season is just starting up, and I'm a pretty big fan of the Detroit Red Wings, hence my name, KohdWing. The wing definitely comes from the team, the Red Wings. Just kind of something stupid I made up when I first created my name in Minecraft. So yeah, I enjoy hockey right now. This time of year for it too. Yep. All right, next one. Lucas Rocks 821 says, what program do you record with? What microphone do I use? The program I record with is called Fraps. It's probably the most common one that's used right now. It works pretty well for everything I needed to do. I don't have any special requirements. It works. It's pretty common to use. It's like $40, I think. I can't even remember. Ooh, I just saw. Ooh, look at that glitch. I can see through the world. Let's jump down here. And what was the other part? Oh, the microphone I use. I actually have a blue snowball. I think I bought it for around $100 American. It was on like super sale. It was like $50, I think, is what I got my blue snowball for. It's an okay microphone. I think it picks up a lot of background noise, more than it should. So yeah, I'd probably still recommend it if you're trying to just start, but I might go with, what is this? That was really weird. You see that block glitch? I might go with like the AT-AT 2020 from Audio-Technica. I think that one's a pretty good mic, and that was honestly going to be the one I was going to get, and I decided when I saw the sale for the blue microphones, I was like, I'm just going to get a snowball. So if I hadn't picked this, I would have picked the AT 2020. It's another good microphone. All right, next question is from, this is a weird name too. It was like Minecraft's wildlife mods, blocks, maps, builds, fan. So he likes all this stuff apparently. What time do you usually record? Usually I'm recording late at night, I would say, or directly after I get home from work. It's usually when I do it. I do the right thing right after I get out of work because of interruptions at home. My wife usually works pretty late, so I have a few hours usually where I can be alone at home with the animals, and I can get some recording done, and then when I'm done with that, I can go spend time with her. So, is this seriously the end of this cave? I thought I heard a zombie. So I usually record. Yeah, I heard him over here. Is he standing up there? Those are just skeletons. Is he down here? Try this way. Yeah, I think he's down here. Okay. But yeah, I usually record either very late at night or, like I said, right after I get home from work. So, okay, here's some more cave. At least something more. Let's see what the next question is. The random... Is this the right one? No, I missed one. I skipped one. David Gonzalez asks, when are you going to live stream again I'm guessing you mean on Hypixel with all of us. It's a good question. I think when I initially, and I think it even says it still down in the comments, that I stream on Saturdays. I haven't really held true to that, and I feel bad about that. Wasn't really realistic. My schedule right now is starting to get better. For a while now, it's been kind of tough, but it's starting to improve, and I'm starting to have a little bit more availability. I'll probably be doing a Hypixel live stream when that guy's got speed. When I have a 2,000 subscriber special, I'm about 50 or so subs away at this point. And when I reach 2,000, I want to do another like Hypixel live stream for it, and have like a Codes Ambush thing going on there. And we'll have a good time. I'll do it for several hours. I think I want to go down. Nothing up there, it looks like. This looks good. This looks promising. So I'll probably do it when I hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm about 50 away. At the rate I'm growing, that'll probably be about another month, maybe. Actually, it might be less than that. It's probably a month or less, I would guess, at the rate we're moving at right now. I'm at 1953 as of recording this. But yeah, I'll probably do another one for on a weekend upcoming, I guess. To be determined basically when we reach 2,000. Next question comes from the Random Games Jack. Do you own a cat in real life? And if so, is it like a tiger? I do own a cat in real life. He does not actually act like a tiger, I would say. I would say he acts like a lion. I've noticed that like when my cat runs around, he prances almost like a lion. He does these like short little... So I think lions do this more, but I think they do like run in short bursts and then they stop. And that's what my cat tends to do. He runs around in short little bursts, fights the dog for a minute, slaps her in the face a couple times, and then runs away. That's kind of my cat style. So I would say he's more like a lion than a tiger. He doesn't act like a tiger. He's scared of everything too. So I don't know. Let's see what the next question is. From Mike. Mike asked like 7 questions. There's a couple people that asked like a ton of questions. So I'm going to try to nail through these real quick for Mike. Mike says, what are your thoughts on the several people leaving TimeShot? I kind of gave my opinion on this last time, but I'll say it again. I understand, people having to leave, and it's unfortunate that they do for different reasons. Everyone's got their own reasons. They're either bored or they don't have time, or they, don't feel like it's a right fit. And I can completely understand all of that. As far as TimeShot's concerned, I think that we'll be just fine, and we'll just keep moving forward with what we're doing. So, yeah. Can we ban Jake? When isn't he banned? This is my question back to you, Mike. When isn't Jake banned? How do you feel about the creeper? Creeper stood behind you. There's no creeper. What are you talking about? There's no creeper behind me. Have I been down here? No. What? Wait. Yes? Have I been here? What's going on? I'm confused. Why is there torches right here? Did I put those there? I've already forgotten where I've been here. I think I put that there. I think I'm going crazy. I was distracted by a creeper. Let's see. What was the other question, Mike? Let's go back. Can I hug all of you now? I don't think it's possible. If you've watched the video, you can't hug all of Code. That's just how it works. Sorry. No. Any UHCs planned? We've been talking about it. We talked about it at our last server meeting that we wanted to do another UHC. It's probably going to be a TimeShot only UHC is what we were talking about, but we don't have a set date or anything for it right now. But yeah, probably soon. Any new series planned? This is something I got to work on because I've been busy lately. It's been hard to plan new things, and I've tried to even just try to maintain what I have right now. So not right now, but I will be looking into new things that probably will be non-Minecraft. Just so you know, it'll be different games I'll be playing. So, and how am I? I'm doing pretty well. Getting to a better spot now. I've been in kind of a rough patch for a while with everything going on. It's been kind of hard. My job has not been going very well. It's just been overall kind of difficult time, but it's improving. It has to improve. It can't get much worse, I don't think. So yes. All right. I don't think there's anything else down here. In the personal life situation, things are starting to settle down more. So yeah, had a lot of issues lately with our home that we own, and it's been pretty stressful having to get those situated and figured out. And yeah, it's been very expensive, and that can be very stressful in itself. And so yeah, it's been bad, but now it's getting better, I think. So yep. Let's see. Next question comes from Ironstone Mine. Fabe asks, Mr. Fabe, or Mr. Ironstone Mine, what's your favorite custom map you played and why? Favorite custom map that I've played and why? I like the CTM maps a lot that I've done in the past. Those are probably my favorite in terms of Minecraft custom maps. If I'm perfectly honest, a lot of the custom maps I don't think are that well built. But I thought, I'll say that I thought the Ruin of the Minecrackers ones that I did actually with Fabe was probably one of the more fun ones. Just because at the time I was a pretty big fan of the Minecraft guys, and it was kind of cool to go and run through those and see how a map maker integrated those into a CTM map. So I'll say those maps. I think the second one might have been better than the first, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'll say that map. And we had a good time playing it too, so that helps. Okay, let's get that. Let's see. Silent V12 asks, if you were a game maker on Hypixel, what kind of game / mini game would you make up? Excuse me. I've actually have a mini game. Maybe it's not a mini game. It's a game mode that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I've been trying to think of a way to implement it. So if you've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of Hypixel games, and this isn't an insult or anything to Hypixel, but there are a lot of ideas that come from other games. They're not usually a lot of original ideas that they come up with. They take ideas from other games, and then they implement them in Minecraft, and they're fun to play. Like the latest one is that Cops and Robbers, which is basically it's Counter-Strike Global Offense is what it is. It's an exact replica of the game. It's the same maps even. So they seem to take that kind of as their inspiration. For me, I still have an idea to invent a game mode, which is based around two teams kind of working together, or two teams working against each other. This would be like a larger mini games. Not a mini game even. It would be a game mode. It'd be a larger game mode that you could play. I have thought about some of the ideas for it. Basically, there'd be 2 teams of people, and there would be a team of people that are gathering materials and trying to collect a certain amount of materials, and that would be their goal, is to collect a certain amount of materials. And then there would be a team of hunters that would be hunting those people down and trying to kill them. It kind of be like, and originally when I thought about it, it kind of draws from the UHC mentality that you're trying to find others and hunt them down and kill them. But it'd be a little bit more complex, and honestly, I haven't put much more thought into it other than that. But that's kind of my original idea that I had for something, but I haven't really fleshed it out or thought about it much more beyond that. So, yeah, that would be kind of the game mode I would come up with, though. Let's see. Next question. We're on page 11. Why did you choose a tiger skin? So my tiger skin is actually taken from the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes. I'm a tiger because Hobbes was a tiger. That was my favorite comic strip growing up, so that's why I chose it. Then Highboy asks right afterwards, your favorite Calvin and Hobbes strip? What is my favorite? I don't have a favorite. The whole series is my favorite, all the comics. But I would say any of the episodes that involve like the transmogrifier or the duplicator machine or any of those where he's just kind of messing around with that stuff with Hobbes. And yeah, those are my favorite Calvin and Hobbes episodes, strips, I would say. And the snowman ones. I love the snowman ones where he makes all the different types of poses. I'm getting a lot of weird block glitches. Keep seeing them. Let's get this iron. What's the next question? This is the only problem with doing this in a book, is that you have to flip through every time. All right, next one comes from Inasia. She asked, or I should read this in like a, all right, hold on, let me get into character. I'm going to read this in like a movie announcer voice. Tomorrow you wake up in another country and you instantly know the native language. You'll be there for a year with no obligations or responsibilities. Where are you? Pretty good? No? Bad? I don't know. That wasn't a very... It was like a grisly movie announcer voice. If it was grisly. Where would I be if I didn't have any responsibilities in another country? I have to be in another country. I'm out of cave again, I think. I would probably say Australia, mate. That was my bad impression of an Australian accent. I would probably say Australia. I've been there when I was younger. Actually, it was 14 years ago I went to Australia with a group of peers or my age. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it there. It's quite a nice place. So I think I'd want to live there for a year and just kind of hang out. I would do like a lot of the awesome stuff like snorkeling and going in like the Great Barrier Reef. That was one of my favorite things to do there, was do that snorkeling. It's awesome. All right, so next question. Okay, yep. Wyntr Loves asks, do you like to read, and if so, what genre of books, and what's my favorite book? Okay, do I like to read is sometimes. I'm not a huge reader. The last book I read was probably, this is shameful, but it was probably a couple of years ago. I read, I want to collect this too. I read World War Z, which is a movie too, if you're familiar with it. The book was like amazing. The movie was meh, but I really liked that book. That was one of my favorite books. So I'll say that's my favorite right now. It was amazing. Here's the lava. See if we can get in here and find it, if there's any diamonds. So I would say that's my favorite book right now, and that was one that I read recently too. But I don't read a lot. I don't know. I'm just not. I just don't. I don't know. I just not my passion, I guess. But if I had to pick a genre, it'd definitely be science fiction. I want to read the Game of Thrones books, but I don't know if I have time for that right now. That might be something I do in the next couple of months, probably. I'll try to start reading them. But I've heard those books are so long, and you get lost. You can get lost in the characters. So, but I think they would be really cool to read. I think the show, I've really enjoyed the show, and I can imagine that the books are probably just as interesting and good. So, is there something I missed here? So yeah, I'd say science fiction. This is a cave, huh? Where did this cave connect to, huh? Okay. Nothing. Lapis, I don't really care about. I have so much lapis right now. Connected to nothing. Okay. Let's keep moving. Gotta get through them. Okay. Next question comes from Hella Gosh, I'm always bad at saying this name. Hella Monetza? Hella Monetza? What are your current favorite TV shows? Well, Walking Dead is one of them. I was going to say Game of Thrones, and then I was going to say Walking Dead too. But Walking Dead and Game of Thrones are probably my two favorites right now. What other ones do I watch? I don't watch too much TV anymore. I canceled my TV subscription a while ago. I don't watch a lot of others. I'm trying to think even which ones do I watch. Those two are definitely my favorites if I had to pick some. But yeah, that's probably it. Thought I heard a creeper. Scared me for a second. Man, this cave is kind of bad. There's not much down here. Huh. Okay. Next question though. Daniel MCN asks, are there any Minecrafters out there that you take inspiration from, building wise or editing wise? If so, which? So early on, I can tell this story. I've told this story before, but early on, when I first saw Minecraft, I thought this game looked stupid, and I wasn't interested in it. This was a couple years ago, probably actually when Minecraft was still like in alpha. I'm guessing. I watched a guy burn down his house. That might have been after alpha even. But I watched a guy burn down his house, and it was hilarious just to watch. And then I said, why would people ever want to play this game? That doesn't seem like fun. And then I left it, and I never played it again. And anytime I saw something that was related to Minecraft, I was like, not interested. Not interested. Don't care. Then one day I saw a post that said something about this game mode that was like the Hunger Games. I had read the Hunger Games books. I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but I did read those Hunger Game books. Ooh, diamonds. I don't know if that's an embarrassing thing to say or not. Those are kind of a girly series, is it not? Maybe not. I think it's probably a good series. I liked them. I enjoyed it, even though it was kind of teeny. I'm an adult. I shouldn't be reading teeny books. I thought they were still pretty good, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So I saw that, and then somebody was talking about how this game mode, this game where it was just like the Hunger Games, and that people hunted each other to the death, and that was like the whole purpose of the game mode. And I was like, wow, that sounds kind of cool. So I went and checked it out, and that was the Minecraft UHC Season 3. That was the first one. They had just started it, and I stumbled across it from a Reddit post. So I started to watch it, and I was like, this isn't that bad. And there was a few people I was watching, and I was like, I can't even understand what they're saying. What am I doing? Why am I watching this? All right, I just kind of skipped through them, and I got, I really enjoyed it as it progressed. But that was really the first thing that drew me into Minecraft and watching even Let's Plays. Before that, I didn't even watch Let's Plays. I didn't even understand what it was, really. I still watched some of those guys. And the first person I would say for sure who's always I've rooted for is Vintage Beef. He was one of the guys that I watched he was the first episode I ever watched of it, and it drew me in. His commentary and his play style and how he was going through it really drew me in, and it started to become very entertaining to me. So I started to watch more and more Let's Plays, and I really followed that group. What's going on here? That was weird. Lag, maybe? I don't know. So I started to watch that group more and more, and those guys really kind of inspired me to get into what I'm doing now. I mean, eventually, I'm talking over the course of 2 years of watching them and then deciding to finally start recording on my own, that I felt like I could offer something to the community in terms of a Let's Play. So I decided to start doing it. That's where I'm at now. So I would say Beef is probably the biggest inspiration for doing a Let's Play, and even build styles. A lot of them I see his and how creative he is with things, and I try to take from that, because I think he is probably one of the best creative builders in Minecraft, for sure. I think he does a pretty good job with a lot of different things. But that's not to say I haven't taken ideas or inspiration from anybody else. There's tons of people I've watched that I'm sure there's somewhere in the back of my mind that I've kind of thought about it and used their idea. So, okay, that's the end of this cave, it looks like. Next question. Maranata asked, do you like chocolate? And if yes, what kind of chocolate is your favorite? I do like chocolate. What kind is my favorite? If I had to pick between the three major ones, which are, what is it, white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate, I think those are probably the three major chocolate types. I don't know. I wouldn't pick milk. Milk would be my least favorite of all three. I like dark chocolate a lot sometimes. And there's a bat over here. I can hear him. Is he up here? Oh, another cave. That worked. I would say either dark chocolate. Mobs, what are you doing? Either dark chocolate or white chocolate. I would probably go dark chocolate. I don't know. I like chocolate. Chocolate. I think I said chocolate about 100 times at this point. All right, moving on. Next question comes, Hint Shade, another series of questions. He's asked, if you could change one person's opinion in the world today, who would it be and why? I read this question before, and I thought about it, and I was like, whose opinion would I change? I don't know. This is a tough question. What makes my opinion right? That's what I would ask. I don't know. I don't have anything that I can think of right now. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that one blank. If you weren't uploading Let's Plays, what would you be doing in your spare time? I'd probably be working on writing some sort of game. Honestly, I think I would. I'm starting to go in that direction now, where I'm starting to look at doing development on the side as for fun, and trying to write some sort of game. Just ideas popping around in my head right now. I kind of feel like I need to take a look at what I really want to do, and with even my career, and find out if I want to keep just doing coding for what I do now, for businesses, or if I want to try something different. So yeah, I might try. Even now, I might still try to do some sort of game, or come up with something, or start dabbling in other coding. So on top of doing what I'm doing now. So yeah, we'll see. It's a long winter. I'll have time, I think. This cave has run out too. Okay, next question from Hint Shade is, what got you into Let's Plays to begin with? Kind of answered that one. Anyone who inspired? Yep, answered that. What video game character would you like to meet in real life? I don't know. Trying to think of something that, like, very memorable game for me. I guess I would say Link. I want to meet Link. See what that mute is really like in real life. If you could go back and tell Passcode anything, would you say anything? And if so, what would you say? It's a good question. I really like that question, actually. That's probably my favorite of all your questions, Hint Shade. It's my favorite one. Yes, I would go back and I would say something to my past self. And that would be, don't be afraid to take risks. I think I was very cautious in my life decisions, and I was afraid of failing on certain things, whatever it was. And since I didn't want to fail, I avoided risk. And it can be okay to fail, and it can be okay to take risks. So that's what I would tell my past self is take more risks. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's only failure. It's not going to end your life. So, what the heck? What was that? Did you see that? That was like turbo speed creeper right there. That was strange. Okay, I got to finish this up. It's getting long. Hint shades, done. Lady to Wyntr, what is your favorite thing to do on vacation? I'm just going to end it right there. Fishing, hiking, camping. My favorite thing is probably... This is, again, another one of those. It's like, I don't have a exact favorite thing, but I like to do, when I go on vacation, I like to be pretty active. I don't like to just like sit around. I like to explore new places and see new things that I've never seen before. And a lot of times for me right now, that's like hiking or mountain biking or kayaking. Whoa, diamond. Let's go down there. See that? So that's what I would say. It's my favorite thing to do. My most recent trip I did up in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, Pictured Rocks, was quite amazing. That was probably one of my favorites that I've ever done. So, yep, it was a good time, and it's very beautiful up there. If you ever have a chance to go to the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, I would totally recommend it. Is this going to be like lava underneath? No. Okay. Get that. Get that. Get that. Is that it? Is that all the diamonds? Diamonds? Nope. All right. And last question comes from Poet Plays. What is your stance on the current status of the thermonuclear astrophysics of today and its effects on society? I'm just too tired to answer these questions anymore. I'm not going to answer Poet's question because he's a troll, and this is going to be the end of the Q&A episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching it, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.